Rapunzel by Andersen's Fairy Tales. Once upon a time, there lived a couple in a village. The couple prayed every day that they might have a baby. Finally, the wife was pregnant. The couple was very happy. The couple had a little window at the back of their house from which a garden could be seen. It was, however, surrounded by a wall, and no one dared go into it because it belonged to a witch. The wife wanted to eat the lettuce from next door. Without knowing what else to do, the husband crept next to the door and stole the witch's lettuce. The wife made herself a salad of it and ate it with much relish. She, however, liked it so much that the next day she longed for it even more than before. Her husband must descend into the garden again. In the evening he let himself down again, but he saw the witch standing before him. The husband said, "My wife wants to eat the lettuce very much." The witch said, "Then you can take as much as you want, but if a baby is born, you have to give me the child." The husband in his terror consented to everything. The witch appeared at the birth of their daughter and gave the child the name of Rapunzel and took it away with her. When Rapunzel was 12 years old, the witch shut her into a tower in a forest. It had neither stairs nor a door, but quite at the top was a little window. When the witch wanted to go in, she placed herself beneath it and cried, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me." After a year or two, the king's son rode through the forest and went by the tower. Then he heard Rapunzel's song, which was so charming that he stood still and listened. The king's son wanted to climb up to her and looked for the door of the tower, but none was to be found. Once, when the king's son was thus standing behind a tree, he saw how the witch climbed up to the top of the tower. Then, the next day, he used the same way to climb up to the tower to see Rapunzel. They fell in love at first sight. One day, Rapunzel carelessly told the witch the secret. The witch cut off Rapunzel's hair. She was so pitiless that he took poor Rapunzel into a desert. At that night, the witch let the hair down. The king's son ascended. The witch told him he couldn't see Rapunzel any more. The king's son leapt down from the tower in his despair. The thorns pierced his eyes when he fell down. He at last came to the desert where Rapunzel was, with the twins to which he had given birth. Rapunzel saw him and wept. 2 of her tears wetted his eyes, and they grew clear again. He led her to his kingdom, where they were joyfully received, and they lived for a long time afterwards, happy and contented. The end.